Tipperary died out in the derriere. Shannon jumped into the river, Shannon back in June. Ernie fell into the urn and Tom is in the
Hey, you know the rules that we run,
Cleanliness
you
is
call your
godliness, me
caution,
Uncle Pat would
one set of
sing.
tires,
He
all that
broke
good
his neck
stuff,
a
like the
slipping
super
on a
speed.
bar of Irish Spring. O'Grady, he was 80, though his bride was just a pup. He died upon the honeymoon when she got his Irish up.
Now everybody
Yeah, John, we go on green on
the
the
drive.
start, and then we just always have a pace car leads racing service for the restarts. No lane choice and no lane changes until after the start-finish line. I think everybody else has been here, so you just claim the caution if you bring it out and make a pass-through down pit road. That's what we do instead of EOL.
Therefore, you said no tires, right?
Correct, no tires. All right, guys, we got 2 laps. 5 minutes to get those 2 laps in. Good luck.
Green flag. Hey man, I got a couple good ones here. Check the flag, man.
Ooh.
All right, guys, I'll let this grid go for a little bit so Jim has some time to get in here. So in case you missed it, we go on the initial green, then any restart after that is at the leader's discretion once the pace car leaves the racing surface. There is no lane choice for the leader. Also, do not change lanes until after the start-finish line. If we have a caution before a lap is completed, it'll go single file. We have that set up automatically in iRacing. We have one attempt at a green-white checker, and there is no tires in the pits tonight. If you accidentally take tires, that's it for the night. You're done. So, other than that, thank you guys for coming out. Just trying to have a little fun here with these mods and give people an opportunity to race them. So I appreciate you guys coming out, and good luck, everybody. Let's have a good, clean race, 100 laps.
Have they added back the no caution laps thing yet?
They have that option, but I was in a race the other night where it went all wonky, so I'm just gonna not go with it right now. Give it some time.
Yeah, it's still broken.
Yeah, they
One
can't
thing
seem to
to
figure
remember,
that
none
out.
of these restarts. Watch to your
It realigned
inside.
the field.
These
It
guys
was not
finding that right,
correct.
diving down
That was a mess.
inside. You're
So.
getting into turn one. Closed.
Mr. McIntyre, are you in here, buddy? Good to go?
Yeah, I'm good. Lovely stick internet. I had to reset the router.
Nice lap, Justin.
We're on one to go. Drag those brakes a little bit, get a little bit of heat in those rotors. Pace car's off. Green flag. Outside. Still outside. Door outside. Middle of the track. Awesome. That was a good line right there. That was nice.
Shit.
Inside. Clear. That was a good job. Inside. Looks clear, clear, clear.
Go low, guys.
Outside.
About damn time.
Clear him.
Quit screwing up, John.
on inside. Inside clear. Inside clear. Outside. Clear outside.
Hey, Andy, were you aware you moved that to like QS?
Yeah, I was watching my queue go in the red, and now it's going back to the yellow. I don't know. That never happened to me. Probably an Xfinity thing. Tried to stay on the bottom out of the way.
Yeah, okay. Tell me about the surprise.
Come on, man. Being stupid, John.
Outside. Clear high. Inside. Clear. Inside. Go inside. Looking good, boss man. Still there. Caution, caution. How you doing in there, kid? Close. Alright, you're gonna have to come around.
My bad.
Backstretch 193.
Pit road is open. Got the lucky dog. We got a lap car coming to your outside. 4. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside. Behind the 4. Cowboy.
Good racing so far, guys. That's pretty awesome.
Closed.
It's a welcome break right there. Yeah.
Gonna be green next time. 1 to go. We're on the bottom. Did a really good job, man. Give yourself another tug real quick. All right, boss man. Face cars off. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. And you're doing a damn good job, you know that? Outside. Clear. Really nice, man. Be smooth.
Damn it.
Out.
You want to be on the freaking outside?
Thank you, Brian. And remember just to make a pass through pit road. If you're not, you can still run. Hopefully didn't get too much damage there.
Pit road will be open this
Didn't
time.
need anything, luckily.
Got the lucky dog. Coming to the outside. Coming outside. 4. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 4. Cowboy. We're going to have to come around at 72. Job. Pit road is closed. Get behind the 99. Cowboy. One to go. Looking like you're going to be on the outside, but you probably know better than I. Get all cleaned up there, bud. Give those belts a good tug. Race cars off. Be ready. Ready. Green flag. The road is open. Inside. All clear.
That's on me, guys.
Shit.
We got about 10 laps.
Stop it, you idiot.
Outside. Too wide outside. Outside. Too wide. Go there. Clear up top. Five laps to go this time.
Damn it. Stupid.
Couple more laps. This is the white flag.
Go in there, Justin.
Yeah, nice job, Justin. That was fun, guys. Top three to the start finish line. I'll snap a couple photos.
Great job, bud. Good job in the pits, fellas.
Good job, guys.
Good work, everybody. You're all good job out there, bud. Joe.
She was a handful at the end there.
John's putting some pressure on there, too.
Yeah, started pushing too hard there.
This track is all all throttle, and if you just overdo it a couple times, it kills you.
Yeah, I about lost it there one time, but it was kind of working if I used apron just with the left sides to help bring it around, but got a little over anxious there and used all four, I think, down there.
I used a lot of it up trying to get Justin. He used way more up trying to hold me off, but then the restarts, every restart I was on the outside and just pushed too hard on the last one.
I'm flipping through my laps trying to see how my throttle control was at the start line every time, and I'm somewhere between 75 and 90% throttle every time. I don't know if I ever got full throttle. But it's real easy to do, especially when you're trying to get around somebody. Just try to do a little more gas.
Yeah, I mean, if you're full throttle, you're not full throttle very long.
It's fun, fellas. Good run.
Good win, Justin.
Thank you guys for coming out.
What are you thinking right now on the future of the series, Andy?
We can get 9, 10, 12 cars. We'll finish out the season. As far as the fall goes, I'm not sure.
Very good, sir. I like that you lowered your standards. First race, we had to get 12 points. Now we're down to 9.
I've been doing my homework on some of the other mod tours, and 11 and 12, 11, 12 to 14 cars seems to be about max for most of these mod leagues around, so we're not doing too bad.
Oh, good to hear.
I like them. I've always liked doing modifieds and like super lates and things like that, but it's hard to get anybody else to do them because you actually have to drive. Everybody wants to do the daggone cup car or something that's they think feels easier to them. You don't have to take care of your stuff. You just go.
Yeah, I like short track stuff, and a while back Troy put up a poll, and this got second on the poll, so I figured I'd throw this up on Monday nights for guys to play around with more than anything, just kind of have fun.
I said it once, I'll say it again. The fact that the modifieds came up as the Monday Night League is the reason I renewed.
Well, look, Jason, we got through a race without me taking you out. I did hit you one time, but that was an accident for real, like incidental crap.
Yeah, I was just modified racing. That's what that front bumper's for.
Yeah, I didn't mean to though. Now, if I'd have caught the leader, I might have gave him a little bit of a shove there, but that was a lot of fun, man. That was a daggone workout. I was glad to get a caution halfway through.
Oh my God, I had my chair or my seat one click too far forward. My leg was cramped so bad by the time that caution came out. I was glad to see it too.
Yeah, I might have had my feedback turned up a little too much. Got a little bit of a workout. I'm almost 0% body fat from the shoulders up.
This race and last week in the modified, well, I say last week, but whenever we last ran, a lot of fun. Tomorrow should be interesting.
What are we doing? Cup at nighttime or something?
Chicago.
We'll see about that.
I think it's a good idea. You know, as a league, we're having a hard time not bumping into each other, so let's go a place we can run 5Y. It's going to be fun, man.
I love Chicago. It was one of the places that I mentioned to Troy to go to instead of Gateway because I was like, Gateway's a tough track. There's no setup for it. You're gonna have to downshift, and the last couple races haven't been terrific. So, why do another one that's not going to be terrific? Let's go somewhere where you can actually race and have multiple grooves.
Uh, Complete transparency, the latest change, I was thinking seriously about giving up on Tuesday night. It's starting to get expensive. I didn't own Chicago. Um, I bought a couple tracks already, and now one of the ones I bought was Canadian Tire, which we bumped out. So it was a little disappointing, but I'm enjoying it, so I didn't want to give up on it.
I know Troy's trying his hardest over there. They keep deleting setups and changing stuff around. So he's working the best he can at it. But I don't understand why with each new build they're removing setups from the previous build other than maybe they aren't working with the new build. But it's tough when you see a setup, when you schedule these races months out and you see a setup there and then you get to it and the new build comes out and it's gone. And so you got to improvise somehow. They never used to do that, but they've been doing it lately.
Yeah, I love what he's doing over there. I love the Tuesday night league. Yeah, not complaining about it. It's just tough. Had to buy the Xfinity car. Had to buy a bunch of tracks, and then they changed up. But I respect what's going on. I get what's going on.
I think a lot of it has to do with the tire model and them trying to get it right. Because I know every car seemed like they were driving like the trucks. If you just turn the wheel back to the right at all, you were gonna loop it. So, I mean, I get what they're doing, but like all their fixed setups are super tight every stinking time. You can never get in there and have like a neutral set or leaning on the loose end that might get tight over the run. It's tight from the very beginning and even worse at the end.
And I think the reason they deleted all the setups this time around is uh, a lot of them were going illegal for crossweight. Whatever they changed in the model. At least that's what I heard.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I know like the Phoenix set that they had was showing as illegal because of that, and you had to go in and fix it. So I don't know. I don't mind doing setups either, but not everybody has time for all that.
I was pretty fortunate when I ran this weekly. I wouldn't call him officially a teammate, but I had someone with a lot more time on their hands than I do that would share their setup with me every week. And I could jump in and tweak it a little and, didn't have to spend a whole week trying to set it up.
Yeah, I enjoyed doing. I was working on some last night actually. I spent about probably close to 3 hours doing it with the cup and the Xfinity car. But I use that Motec, so that helps you get to something pretty decent time, fast, and then you make your little tweaks here and there.
All right, guys, I got to run. You guys have a good night. We'll see you next Monday night.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna get up and stretch the legs. Appreciate it. I enjoyed it.
Stay safe, Andy. Thanks for the host. Thanks for putting the league together, bud.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Have a good night.
Good run, John, for not being in these for a while, and you were quick straight away.
It took a little bit. In practice, I kept making some adjustments in my steering and went in my AccuForce software and basically started from scratch. Just did a whole new set.
Yeah, I had my stuff pretty happy. I should have probably just settled in behind the 11. I spent 25 or 30 laps trying to get underneath him and used the thing up pretty bad. You probably had a pretty good seat for that show, though.
Yeah, I was like, man, do I really want to push it or just be patient? And I looked at how many laps. I was like, I'll just sit here, just keep riding for a minute. Because the only way you're going to pass somebody here is for them to make a mistake or, use their stuff up.
Yeah, I was worried if it went green and I didn't clear him, I was never going to catch Justin. So I wanted to get around the 11, and then once the restarts on the outside happened, that was the end of my hopes.
I caught up to Justin twice, but every time I'd get right to him, like I felt like it was going to take something crazy for me to get by him, and then I would end up pushing it and lose the rear end, and then have to try all over again.
I should have had a better finish still, even with the outside restarts on that last little run. I got behind Andy for the first time, and his line was radically different. I was like, oh, I'm going to try that. Then ended up going through the grass and doing a couple of jumps and stuff. Little agricultural racing.
At least you didn't go flying like the Duke boys onto some other car.
Oh, I'm sure I caught air.
I did that at one. What track is it? Just a big stinking circle, and they got a big mound.
South Boston.
Yeah, Sobo is like that, but I forget that there's another one that they run modifieds at, and they've got a big mound going right in 1 and 2, and I hit that thing one time and just took out like 3 or 4 guys.
Which one doesn't have retaining walls in the turn?
Yeah, I can't think of the daggone name of that place. It's just a big oval is basically all it is.
Yeah, and the light pole's got the big dirt berm by it, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of the name of it though. I had it and then I lost it.
Yeah, I know exactly the place you're talking about because I put a super right out of the ballpark there, hitting that same berm by the light pole.
Yeah, I flew off just to see what would happen one time. Went right off the track. Yeah, get up, stretch your legs for a little bit here. Uh, let me know if you got a PayPal or something. I'll be glad to send you some money for doing paints because I can't do them. I always pay people something for doing them.
No, man, no worries. Just kind of let me know what you want. Think about what you want on the modified or any car for that matter. Yeah, let me know the aesthetic you're going for, and I'll put a couple together. I'm off tomorrow. I got a little running around to do in the morning, but I can probably mess with it tomorrow.
All right, that'll work, man. I'll shoot you a message here in a little while.
All right, man.
All right, buddy. We'll see. Appreciate the heads up about the race. That was fun.
Yeah, man, no problem. Glad you joined. Glad you enjoyed it. And we'll talk at you tomorrow night.
All right, bud.
Take care, John.
Connected.
Hello.
All right, what's up, John?
Greetings and salutations, bitches. I just did that freaking modified race.
What was that?
I did the modified race that RFC does.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
I finished second, and my arms, I feel like Gumby.
Is that the SK or the T mod?
It was a T-mod.
Nice. Yeah, those cars are a blast. Do so much fucking throttle control.
Oh, yeah.
What track?
Langley.
Oh shit.
Yeah, probably that's a lot of throttle control there.
Fuck yeah.
I caught Justin one. I caught him twice, and the only way I was going to get by him was to just throw it in there and take him out.
Give him the bumper, huh?
But every time I'd get in there, like close to him, I'm like, I try to push a little bit harder, and then I'd lose the rear end. So I ended up sliding and having to get it back together. And I had like 3 shots where I went right back up to him, but he just never messed up enough for me to take advantage of it.
Damn.
I get up for a minute. I'll be back.
All right.
Sound muted.
Has your marriage gone stale? Has the spark gone out of your love life? Looking to add a little adventure to the monotony of monogamy? Hello, I am Fernando Martinez, founder of Fernando's New Beginnings, a revolutionary new way of saving your marriage. We understand how 2 kids and a mortgage can take the passion out of your life. With our 3-step program, you'll rediscover romance guaranteed.
Hi, my name's Phil. I've got 3 kids, 2 cars, and a mortgage. My love life was going stale, even before my wife's car accident. Then I called New Beginnings. Thanks to Fernando, I'm still married. But on Wednesday afternoons, I meet Barbara at the motel by the turnpike.
See? The passion she's back. Phil's marriage is saved, and his kids will have a daddy to look up to. Call New Beginnings today. 555-9292. It will be a miracle. I guarantee it. Fernando's New Beginnings. We turn an ending into a new beginning. Hello, I am Fernando Martinez. People always say to me, Fernando, when I want to kill myself or cry into my pillow or my wife has just left me for my sister, I don't have no music to play, assuming I am not near a radio and can't listen to you on the radio. Because, Fernando, you are a genius, and it is the only station I ever listen to. One day, while watching adult TV, I say to myself, Fernando, you are a genius. People are crying out for a soundtrack to listen to give them an optimistic slant on the tough times in life. You see, love is like a roller coaster. You pay a lot of money to be tossed around, and before you know it, the ride is over and you are covered in vomit. And if you are less than 4'6", they don't even let you get on. You see, music says things that words cannot. When you break up with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or both, or you get fired for embezzling, you need music. Music to stare out the window, or stand in the rain, or drive on the freeway in a convertible with the top down in a snowstorm. So, if you are feeling a little bit down, let Fernando take you on a journey.
Whatever cruising means to you, here's music to cruise to. Emotion. More mood swings than your pregnant wife. Emotion 98.3.
Hello, I am Fernando Martinez, and this is Emotion. When I first come to Vice City, I feel all lonely, a man on the outside, a foreigner. Then I say, Fernando, you like to talk a lot? So I get a well-paid job on the radio and begin to make my name as a successful DJ. Now I'm not so lonely, but I never forget my roots. I never forget, and so I always have a soft spot for foreigner. I've been waiting is next. So long. Let's keep on breaking hearts and firing loins. Listen to me and more of this. You're on Emotion.
We're all alone on the stage tonight.
I was losing myself in the music there for a moment. Forgive me. It just hit me so hard sometimes, like a massive bit of masonry falling from a high building or something, or a truck driving over your foot, you know? Powerful, like a dream where you go to work naked. Let's take a break while I recompose myself. Remember, too much emotion is always a good thing. What's been going on? I think that song says so much about the human heart, don't you? Or, as my people say, corazón. Tempted by the fruit of another. My people make the women's and the cars bounce up and down. You see, love is important, but so is the action. A real man needs more than one thing in life. Do you know what I'm saying here? The heart and the loins both on fire, no? Groaning and straining and making love and having hot, dirty, passionate encounters with the secretaries, while the wife, she sleeps at home. I know, I have been there many times. You're on Emotion, where the heart remains true. I could die in your arms tonight. It must have been something you say. Let me tell you a story. The other night, I was in a nightclub. As usual, I, Fernando, was surrounded by beautiful women. I could have made love to any number of them. Then, this really ugly girl come in, all fat and hairy and ugly and stuff, like a big fat cow, all walking on two legs, you know? But she had the most beautiful eyes I ever saw. It was like opening a big, dirty, grabby shell and finding a beautiful pearl. Then this record came on. It was very appropriate. I thought too long, and Fernando's ratings go down. I finished my story luego. Wonderful stuff, I think you agree. I hope you're feeling a little better, but not too much better. Otherwise, you're not going to want any more music, and Fernando, he'll be out of a job. Then, I have to listen to the CD to cheer myself up, and everything is going to be a little confusing, at least for me. And I not want that.
Lock it in and obsess on Emotion 98.3. Emotion.
So anyway, as I was saying, this ugly girl in the nightclub, you know. Now, of course, I, Fernando Martinez, did not come home with this chick. Me, I have a reputation to think of, a code. But I could see she was all lonely and stuff, and I feel really bad. So I scour the nightclub from top to bottom, and then I find this snooty little English kid, Paul or something, standing all alone, and I take him over to this ugly girl. I make them think, I make them talk, I tell them some jokes, and soon they are singing, they are dancing, and I think, Fernando, you have a gift, my friend. A gift for romance. I like to see men's and women's get together. People say, Fernando, use your gift to make money and buy a yacht or maybe a fast car. And I say, Fernando is on the radio. That is my gift to Vice City.
Whatever cruising means to you, here's music to cruise to. Emotion.
Wasn't that beautiful? Like a gorgeous woman bending over to pick something up, you know? Or a fat girl who suddenly loses a lot of weight. Ay, ay, ay. Welcome back. You are on Emotion, conmigo, Fernando Martinez. Stay with me. Stay with Fernando. Por favor, mi amor, cielito. It's like Fernando say to his ex-wife, I love you, please, don't leave me. It is not what you think. I was bitten by a snake, and the nice lady, she came to suck out the poison. The story, she no work very well. Marvelous. I love that record. It grabs me by the crotch and...
All right. Don't cut the wheel until you won't hurt yourself. Just put the headphones on so you can hear. Hold on just a minute. Put the headphones on so you can hear. Okay? You wrecked again, yeah. Oh. Go in first gear so you can go. Turn back. There you go. Now, go straight. Turn. Get right on the bottom. Right on the bottom. Come on around this wall. There you go. Great. There you go. Oh. Oh no. You're driving on the track. I'm turning on the track. Oh no. Ow. 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 You okay? Yes. Dad. Oh. Oh. You gotta get off the wall. feel like you belong in one of Rick Ware's cars. Alright, shut up. You can't shift yet. You gotta get off the road. Alright, drop. Terrible. Never gonna be a NASCAR champion. Just doing stuff.
Go ahead and bring it down into our pit box. We'll just take a quick look at it.
There you go. Ready? Ready? Alright, let's fix the car. Let's go back out. Oh, we're going backwards. Three. Well, that's not how you do it. That's not how it works. Yeah, let's start off the third gear. Come on now. Three. I'm worried about shifting gears. You know, now we're just in neutral. Now we look ridiculous. Whoa.
Oh, fuck!
Huh? He probably told you to just give up and get out of the car. Because you look like Danica Patrick right now. That's why. Oh, you're hitting everything. Turn. Keep turning. you'll go straight, we can go faster. Can't go faster if you keep hitting.
I don't know what happened there, bud. We'll have to kind of take a look at it.
We got to reset it. Because your engine blew up. Alright, go straight, we can go faster. Quit hitting stuff. Down. You are gonna bust your nose.
What happened, Brett?
I blew it up.
You blew it up? Are you blowing it off? You stop the fire?
Alright, guys. We'll go back out there when we get it
What are
fixed.
you doing?
We're not going to rush. We're not going to get hurt.
Are you racing?
Why she said we're not going to get hurt? Why she said we're not going to get hurt? Why? Why you say that?
Turn it. Turn left. Keep turning. There you go. Straighten it up. Keep turn left.
I hit the car.
I know he likes to just actually, if I speed up like I did the other night, he actually does a lot better.
And I like to hit something.
Yeah, well, this isn't a demolition derby, bro.
Make sure, guys, you stay back. All I want is those guys to go over there and try to fix the race car.
Whoa, Daly.
Break it down. On this thing, motherfucker. Stop doing that.
fire buggy out.